Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is 8:49 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, January 11th, 2021. So looking at the overnight action so far, 37.5 points so far is the range, and it's been pretty much just a slow bleed and melt down. So the title of my video is Balance and Support. So if you look at the bleed down, right, it's basically still in the ranges. Obviously, everything's in the range coming from the all-time high going backwards, right? But we really haven't even breached anything significant yet. The first levels of, getting somewhere below that are somewhat meaningful, but not devastating for the bulls will be down right around 37.70, right? So I'm really watching the area between probably 65 to 45, right, is the area that I'm really looking to see if that ends up being support, and we'll kind of balance in there. And if you notice where level 4A is today, it's at 37.29. So, obviously that'd be another 50 points almost down from where we are right now. So that would be, I think, an extreme read down, and I think, you know, that would be something that I would be, willing to step in with right around that area. But I think we're going to find some right around 37.45 to 60 is the real range, and we could get stuck in that range for a little while today, and we'll see how that close ends up being. So looking at all of the indexes, and before we do that, just going back and looking at the 1 year daily chart, and this is really, I think, holding around this 37.60 to 37.45 area are going to be the highs, basically from December 29th and January 4th. Those are going to be those two highs that I'm watching as we come back in and trade to them. We have our high volume node from Friday was 3809.75, and then from basically the 6th, which I believe was last Wednesday, was 37.40. So kind of watch that as well, and you can see for the bulls, looking out later on in the week, getting below 36.75, right, is really gonna get you into this area of the chart, and we got to think a little bit ahead, right? That there's nothing in this area of the chart, right, that's basically from 3,400 all the way up to 36.75. So I expect a slow bleed down and some backing and filling and testing, but keep in mind, once we get below, or if we get below these levels in the future, this 37 or 36.75 basically, and I would probably go down to 60, before you get too wound up. But that's really what opens a much bigger door for several hundred points, right? There's really not any structure that's going to hold up in that area of the chart. So looking at all the indexes, and what I'm looking for right now is you can see we're below value area low, below value area low, below value area low, below value area low, but they're all still holding above the bell low for Friday. So if we start breaching that level, I'm expecting value area low to be resistance, that we're going to get caught between these areas. So that's going to be, I'll go ahead and read it to you. For the Russell, that's going to be 2,073.70. For the NASDAQ, that's going to be 12,986 quarter. For the ES, that's going to be 37.92 quarter. And for the Dow, that's going to be 30,786, right? Until you breach back up above those levels in the overnight, there's really nothing going on. And again, we had some salmon run trades that went off after the bell on Friday, right? That has been the resistance for all these for these three indexes going into today. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you tomorrow.